Evening VC, Dave here. It's Friday. I'm off work. I've got my Motorhead Road Crew beer prepared. Long week. So, Andrew Tales from the Crate, Final Tag 2021. I've already filmed this video and posted it. YouTube took it down. So this is round 2 fight. I had made the video the other day while the meth trailer was storming the castle. And goddamn, 20, how many questions are there again, Andrew? You're killing me, man. Pain in my ass. Alright, I got them here and I got a stack of records, so. A discovery in 2020. That's going to be Moolah Woe of Ethiopia. This is the 3 LP reissue on Strut and Worthy Records. Phenomenal African record. A lot of great jazz in this. I was very surprised. I did not expect the sound. This is phenomenal record. Highly recommended. I know I've turned John Digital Gramophone onto this record. Looking forward to his assessment of it. Yeah, discovery in 2020. Moolah Woe of Ethiopia. Quarantine buy. Bought a very large portion of a jazz collection, and it's still coming in. And I filled major gaps in my Pharoah Sanders. So there's Pharoah Sanders' Wisdom Through Music. Impulse, original. Pharoah Sanders' Loving Us All, quadraphonic original. One of the best records in my collection musically. Everything about this record. It's perfect record. Pharoah Sanders Live on Teresa Records. Pharoah Sanders Rejoice. Also on Teresa. And Journey to the One, also on Teresa. All phenomenal records. An LP I want to find in 2021, that's going to be Cleve Posar Solar Percussion on CSP from 1974. It's rare than yeah, just all hell. I know that Tom, Polish Mafia's got a copy, and I know that Alex, Motor 247, found a copy the hard way. But I need that record. A box set. I was minding my own business at work, and John sent me a picture of this record. Said it was in the used at Lunchbox, so I went up there, and as soon as I walked in, there was only one other guy in there, and he put it right in his stack. And so I was like, I just saved $30. He's walking around the store and getting a bunch more records, and he ends up putting it back. So I picked it up. I was in the store, and then his buddy comes in looking for it. And I was like, man, kind of felt bad, but it's the way it goes. And he told his buddy, yeah, it must be a popular record, and that's Sonic Youth Goo, the box set. This is his phenomenal Sonic Youth record. And then this has all the bonus tracks. A concept album. I couldn't think of what the hell for this. Going with 9 Inch Nails' The Fragile. Seeing the video that I have of some of the performances from this, it feels like a concept album to me. This is I don't know if you call them desert island discs or whatever. This would be probably in my top 5 that I'd have to take with me. This is a masterpiece of the highest order. An album where an artist or band changed directions. That's going to be the band Standstill from Barcelona, Spain. And this album on Defiance Records from Germany. This is where they began singing in Catalan. They had been pretty much a hardcore American hardcore style band prior to this, singing in English. And the album before this, Memories Collector, they changed their sound. It's, you know, a more progressive sound, and now with this, I mean, it got better when they stopped singing in English. And there's some great music videos off this record. Yeah, Stand Still changed their sound there. Fantastic. A white label promo. This is the latest white label promo I found. It's a mono copy of Zawinul on Atlantic. DJ promo copy. This is a phenomenal record with Herbie Hancock and crew. And there's a particular song. I was playing this for the first time on the turntable. His Last Journey. It's a tone poem reminiscent of his grandfather's funeral on a cold winter day in an Austrian mountain village. Playing that song, and I've got my TV on mute. And right as I'm playing that song, Rick Steves' Europe comes on in the Austrian mountains. Fucking bizarro world. I mean, I started asking people, you know, am I possessed? Is my TV possessed? What's happening here? I don't know. To me, it just means I'm supposed to have this record. Compilation album. Dope, Guns, and Fucking in the Streets. Volumes 4 through 7. Amphetamine Reptile Records original. Picked this up from some chick artist. She's now in Philly, dating this guy that has the largest t-shirt collection in the world, literally. Yeah. Boss Hog, Melvins, Dwarves, Jesus Lizard, Helmet. Phenomenal comp. And there's a whole series of them. I recommend them all. An album that tells a story. Max Roach Quartet Live in Tokyo Volume 2. This record arrived in the mail the day of the solar eclipse. I shit you not. Again, just like, what the hell's going on? Yeah. An album that needs a vinyl pressing. Orange 9mm, Tragic. Great New York hardcore rap, rock from the 90s, and I don't think this ever had vinyl pressing, so yeah, a couple of their records need vinyl pressings, but yeah, Tragic, great stuff. Method, track 7, killer stuff. From love this scene from New York. I mean, this is the scene from back in the day when I was touring with 5 Times Down, so Orange 9, big influence on us at the time. Common album and an uncommon album. Common album, and this is for you, Winebender. Queens of the Stone Age. Yeah, I'd open it up, but you know, Queens of Stone Age. Yes, I think Regular John's on there. Probably my favorite Queens of Stone Age song. Uncommon album. Queens of the Stone Age, Alcohol and Vicodin. I've only seen this one other time, and I was surprised to see it one other time. And this is a live gig from Stockholm, Sweden. Yeah. And it opens with Regular John. Look at that. An EP. Rid of Me, Summer. Great band from Philly. Members of Fight Amp. Female vocalist. She is a badass. This is on Knife Hits. Limited to 150 copies. There was a 50 copy run prior on white. As far as the cover anyway. Yeah, Mike McGinnis killer, and he runs knife hits. And yeah, this is highly recommended. Great band. 45 RPM EP. Girl group. I couldn't think of anything. It was all girls. I've got some female-led stuff, so I'm going with Morn, Self-Worth. Of course, you have Leia on bass, Jazz on vocal and guitar, and Carla on vocal and guitar. And of course, I've talked about Morn a ton. One of my favorite bands currently going. They're carrying the B-core sound. I mean, they're so big. They're one of the bands that was able to break from Barcelona and is signed here in the States. It's Captured Tracks, and they've toured the States multiple times. There's the ladies there. Had the pleasure of seeing them jam up in Chapel Hill, getting some video footage. Yeah, Morn. This is a great record. This is the newest record. This is the limited to 500 on clear. They've really taken on more of the sound of the band No More Lies, which is Sandy's band, and because he produced this record. Phenomenal stuff. More on the punk end of things, like leaning more towards No More Lies. Yeah, more in Self-Worth, phenomenal band, and they're still so young. This is a band to watch. That's just gonna keep growing. Phenomenal. An album cover you love. Who doesn't love money? Moolah Woe, Ye Demons Possessed. Private pressing from the 70s. Maurice the Archer and Walter the Lion, as the autographs show. Some good psychedelic stuff. 1974. Moolah. Cosmic rock relaxation creation. Great cover. An album that I have listened to the most. It's definitely got to be this. Heat Miser, Cop and Speeder. I've listened to this record 10 billion times. Great band. This was Elliott Smith's band before he went solo from Portland. 1994 Frontier Records. Just everything about this band I love. They only had a couple of full lengths, but everything is worth your time. Heat Miser, Cop and Speeder. Definitely played them the most over the years. The CD sometimes gets in the car and doesn't come out for months. An album I had to get an OG copy of. And I filmed this earlier, so I've changed a few things because it got taken down. But so this is Lungfish, Pass and Stow. I've always had the reissue. I've got both of the CD versions, original and reissue, and now I have this original UK press on Discord, well, Made in England press of Pass and Stow. Great Lungfish album. Daniel Higgs is a fucking genius. Real repetitive groove. Brilliant songwriting. Probably my favorite band of all time. Best show I've ever seen in my life, Lungfish, hands down. Last album I purchased, this has also changed because I bought records today. So the last record I bought would be Stooges, Electra reissue. I just missed getting an OG first press for $100, which is a steal. So they go starting at like $250 and up. I was pissed, so I just said, fuck it. $18.99, nice, solid, brand new stereo original. Or, sorry, stereo reissue. An album they don't get. Hell, I don't even get this record half the time. Evan Parker, Derek Bailey, Han Bennick, Topography of the Lungs. This is a second UK press on Incus. Another fantastic cover. But yeah, This is one where you got to find something and just grab onto it and follow it. I dig Han Benning on the drums, so that's where it's at for me. But yeah, Derek Bailey on guitar, Evan Parker on sax, some wild and out free jazz. No one gets that record. Punk album. Band I'm really into right now. The X, Hands Up You're Free is an original. Oh man, UK pressing. And 3 Peel Sessions here. Phenomenal band from Amsterdam. And I mean, they've started back putting out stuff in 1980 and haven't stopped. Their newest record that I just picked up from 2018 is probably their best. I mean, what a discography. All of it's good. I haven't heard anything that I don't like. Anything I see from them, I'm going to pick up. The X, Hands Up You're Free, another great cover. They give you a lot of cool inserts, posters, all kinds of stuff with their records, just as every good punk band should do. That's a punk album. Last but not least, favorite 2020 reissue has got to be Code 7, Dancing Echoes, Dead Sounds. This would be early 2000s emo of the highest order. We played with these guys back in the day. They're from Winston-Salem here in North Carolina. Phenomenal band. This is an interesting record because they had the help of Equal Vision Records to put this out, but this was strictly the band putting out a couple variants, very limited copies. There was no pre-orders, no any of that kind of bullshit. It was gone when gone. Hey, we got these, get them from the band, gone when gone. Now, Underdog and Winston got 6 copies. That's all they could get. They're the only record store that got any copies at the time as of its release. I mean, there could be copies in record stores that have been sold now because they didn't like it and took it back or whatever. But I called up there, got a copy, called my buddy Joe, he got a copy. So we had 2 of the 6 copies that any record store got. But this is a fantastic pressing. Sounds amazing. It's got some words. Really cool insert. Code 7. Look at that beautiful piece of wax. This is the purple variant. Check them out. This is a masterpiece. One of the best records from the 2000s. So yeah, that's Final Tag 2021 here in one fucking toilet of a country. Peace.